Let's bring you more news now. And compromised security in state departments is a big concern for State Security Minister Dipuo Lesatsi-Duba. She tabled her department's budget in Parliament today. eNCA's Lester Kiewit joins us now from Cape Town. And Lester, thank you so much for joining us. So Minister Dipuo Lesatsi-Duba is promising to clean up the state security machinery and make sure that it regains its credibility and roots itself out of corruption. How exactly is she proposing to do this?
Well, Tulas, it's an admittance from the State Security Minister that spies at South Africa's state security agencies have been allowed to run amok for too long. As we know, there's been various reports of wrongdoing and allegations at South Africa's state security agents, allegations of slush funds, of the monitoring and surveillance of South African citizens and political parties. Now, Dipuo Lesatsi-Duba saying that this is a situation that has gone on far too long, and she's hoping to be the new broom that sweeps clean at this department to allow for better state security and to uphold South Africa's state interests. Listen to this bite.
We remain concerned that the inadequate state of security at government departments, at state-owned entities and national key points, combined with the general inadequate security awareness amongst government officials, remain one of the most serious security threats facing government systems and processes at present. In order to address these challenges, we shall be employing measures to enhance our vetting capacity to respond to these challenges. We will also complete the drafting of a new vetting regulations for state institutions that will include sanctions of non-compliance, both for individuals as well as for the heads of institutions.
So, Lester, in all of that, was there any mention of the name Arthur Fraser or even the PEN agency network, which has become so notorious because of allegations, of course, that its slush fund was looted extensively?
Not by the minister during her budget vote debate speech in Parliament, but afterwards during a briefing with journalists. She was asked about the PAN agency network, as well as now former Director General of State Security Arthur Fraser. I asked her what her opinion was of the somewhat lateral deployment of Arthur Fraser from the Department of State Security to the Department of Correctional Services, with this giant dark cloud hanging over him. Lesatsi-Duba telling me that she agrees that the Director General, now the former Director General, Arthur Fraser, should not have been suspended, but rather just moved to a different department so that investigations can continue, and also stating the well-known line that he is innocent until proven guilty, until these allegations have been tested against him. But other political parties during that budget vote speech saying that there is a prima facie case against Arthur Fraser to answer to questions of serious wrongdoing and mismanagement in the State Security Agency. That is why the Democratic Alliance and other parties say that they want to go to court to have a review application on President Ramaphosa's decision to move Arthur Fraser from out of state security in correctional services, and not simply just suspend him while these investigations into Arthur Fraser's conduct continues.
Yeah, and Lester, very quickly, you also asked the minister about concerns about next year's elections and the potential threats there too, but also asked her about the issue of what used to be the former minister, David Mahlobo, one of his favorite subjects, about regulation of social media.
Yes, on the upcoming elections, the minister saying that while there's no direct intelligence or evidence to suggest that South Africa's upcoming 2019 elections could be infiltrated or influenced by any external foreign actors or foreign governments, they're saying that that it is a fluid operation with day-to-day monitoring of all sorts of intelligence coming in, making sure that South Africa's upcoming 2019 general elections remains a credible one and that there is no swaying or influencing of the electorate. On the issue regarding the regulation of social media, the minister saying that this is still on the table, that they are still busy drawing up a line of policies to accompany the use of the internet as well as social media, saying that in the age of fake and in fake news and misleading news, saying that it would be in the interest of the public to monitor and to regulate certain aspects of social media. But already in the upcoming cyber crimes bill, there is a part that speaks about the regulation of social media. I'm sure it's going to come up to against some very stiff competition or opposition rather from transparency advocates who really see the internet and the online community as the last bastion of real unregulated freedom of speech.
All right, thank you so much for that update. That's eNCA's Lester Kiewit down in Cape Town with that update.